Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism, and this refugee video is sponsored by contribution from Vincent. And Vincent sent a contribution and suggested doing some more court videos. So I have two cases. They're both relatively short, but boy, does it show some freaking entitlement that goes on. And luckily, in this case, in these two cases, the judge sees right through it. And here we go. Now, the first one we're going to do is a couple that have shared custody of their daughter. So there is no child support in place because it's 50-50 and they split all the expenses. But the mother is now trying to put the father on child support, and you're about to see why. Hold on.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay. Ms. Jackson?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court.
I did.
Okay. What's going on?
So James and I split about a couple of years ago, and it's been pretty good. We've been splitting costs for our girl, but her last birthday was, she was 8 years old, and we had a great party. I planned it. It's been a lot of time.
So this is over an 8-year-old's birthday party, okay?
And it was about $1,500.
How, 8 years old?
Yes. Well, okay.
Immediately, the judge, 8 years old, $1,500 for an 8-year-old's party? Hold on.
Really likes, ice skating, so we rented out the ice skating rink, and then Tara Lipinski came and did a little...
Tara Lipinski. She hired Tara Lipinski for her 8-year-old daughter's birthday for her 8-year birthday party.
For the girls, it was a lot of fun. But
sure,
anyway,
it was.
It did.
For $1,500 and Tara Lipinski, it better be a lot of fun.
It cost something, and James just refused to pay it.
Whose idea was it? Wait. How much was the birthday party?
But $1,500.
Whose idea was it to have that expensive birthday party?
Well, Tyranny brought up the whole inspiration for it. So I just kind of...
Tyranny? Is that the name? Tyranny?
Looked at what past birthday parties we had gone to, kind of the expectation was set at a certain level, and...
The other birthday party she'd gone to, the expectation level, like this is entitlement 101 right here.
Yeah, so I did ask James for certain input, and he did not give that. So I just took that as I have to parent up.
I have to and hire Tara Lipinski for my 8-year-old's for my daughter's 8th birthday party.
So I just.
So you want him to pay child support now?
Yes, I think this is kind of setting it's changing up the dynamics a little bit, that he wouldn't even pay for a little bit of her birthday party. So she's getting into ballet. There's recitals coming up. There are other things coming up. And I'm just nervous that she's going to see that imbalance in our relationship, and it's going to cost something.
So let me take your father to court and force him to pay for things that he doesn't want to, even though it's split custody. Let's continue.
Creating the imbalance. $1,500 for an 8-year-old birthday party?
That doesn't sound, it sounds bad when you say it out of the
well, it sounds bad when you say it, like when you say it out loud.
Context, but that's normal.
No, within the context, that is ridiculous.
That is normal.
No, it's not normal.
Susie had a birthday party that cost $2,000, so...
Who the fuck is Susie? See, this is what you're dealing with here. This is what you're dealing with this entitled Karen. Susie had one that was $2,000. So put him on child support because he refuses to pay for a $1,500 birthday party for an 8-year-old. Because of Susie.
So you're trying to keep up with Susie?
Well, I didn't do 2,000. I could have done 2,000, and I think I kept it out of a reasonable cost.
Well, because I didn't do 2,000, then you're being unreasonable. See how this works?
Wait a minute.
Pause.
She got to meet Tara. She got to meet Tara Lipinski. Why won't you pay half? Why won't you pay half for your 8-year-old to meet Tara Lipinski at her birthday party? I mean, that's not going to set future expectations at any kind of high bar either, right?
Can you speak some breathing?
I would.
See, the judge is like, judge ain't buying it. She ain't. She even like, no, you can make this make sense. And the father's actually, you can tell, is a reasonable, nice guy.
I'd love to try, Your Honor. I am more than happy to help our daughter celebrate and live her life. But there comes a point where it's just, it's frivolous. It's opulent,
I agree.
I would have been fine going halfway down the middle of just like paying to have some kids to the skating rink. But we did not need Tara Lipinski there. I thought that you were joking when you said that, which is why
I thought it was a joke. Like, you're going to have Tara. I would have paid to have a skating party. That's normal. Okay? But where's all the money going? The money's going for Tara Lipinski to show up for an 8-year-old. Like, an 8-year-old at this point really knows who Tara Lipinski is. That's for the mother. The mother knows who Tara Lipinski is.
didn't respond.
I do not joke. And you
I do not joke. That I believe. That this woman doesn't joke. Ever.
know how.
Excuse me. Last time I checked, I was the judge. So I would like for the two of you to address me.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry.
You're welcome. You did not need Tara there.
Teeny really wanted her though.
Yeah, but
Who's the child? See, here's the thing. Who's the child? Now, she's not getting away with it in this court, but I guarantee you there are women who get away with this shit in other courts. I've seen it happen. Texas is a little different, I guess.
Tierney is not paying $1,500, is she? No, and it's absolutely ridiculous that you have the expectation of him to pay that when it was your idea. That is ridiculous. And you came to court today to ask me to do what exactly?
I just want in the future to make sure that there is a balance in our relationship.
I'm going to ask you again. What is it that you came to court to ask me to do?
I would like him to pay child support.
Well, I would like for you to not spend $1,500 on a birthday party. The 9-year-old, when she turns 9, no $1,500. When she turns 10, no $1,500. I mean, that is absurd.
I mean, maybe a sweet 16 party, like a graduation party, your 8th birthday party. What's the expectation? Because the expectation's only going to keep going up. And she's annoyed. The mother's annoyed. Like, how dare you not put him on child support for refusing to pay a $1,500 Tara Lipinski skating party for an 8-year-old?
And then you want him to pay you child support because he did not want to go in with you with this ridiculous amount of money you spent on a birthday party? Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I'm not going to have him pay child support based on that. And you guys have been sharing custody. So I'm assuming when the child is with you, you cover the expenses for the child, right?
And it's usually really amicable. It usually works really well, but
well, it sounds like she
sometimes
probably put herself in the hole with that $1,500 birthday party and is trying to recoup some of the money from it. Because you were trying to keep up with Susie paying $2,000, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not going to do it. And I cannot believe you actually filed this in court and asked me to do it for those grounds. Yeah.
I see that there's no weird issue with this thing.
Of course you don't. Of course she sees there's no issue. Because she's an entitled, spoiled brat. I mean, I'm surprised she agreed to split custody in the first place with the father, that there was no child support situation. But that would tell me that this woman's more about herself than her daughter anyway. Because Tara Lipinski is not for her daughter, no matter what she says. Tara Lipinski is for her.
Okay.
Well, it's just, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to step in and help our daughter pursue her interests. If she wants to do ballet, sure.
Ballet makes sense. Ballet is an activity.
Right.
If she chooses to do ballet in school, I mean, it's an educational activity as well. But I am not going to order anybody pay child support based on a $1,500 birthday party. And you guys share custody. Who pays health insurance?
We both do.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing you guys should be doing. Maintain your own individual health insurance, but no, he is not going to pay child support for that reason. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Is there anything further?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Okay. Is there anything further from you?
I'm good. Thank you.
I'm good.
Well, I'm glad. If there's nothing further, you both are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's the end of that one. I don't get my way, so I'm going to use the court system to punish you. Okay? And if there's no child involved, I mean, this happens with men constantly. Okay? How many men get put up on bullshit domestic violence charges because the woman didn't get their way? It happens all the time. That's not to say that there's not a lot of legitimate cases of domestic violence. Of course there are. And there's not to say that there aren't a lot of deadbeats who need to pay their child support. Of course there are. But it's women like this, okay, who ruin it for the ones who actually need the help, who are the ones who are actually being abused, whose children actually need the help. Not so I'm going to drag you to court because you wouldn't fucking go in on my fantasy of having Tara Lipinski show up at a skating party. Not your daughter. Daughter's 8 years old. You tell me an 8-year-old knows who Tara Lipinski is? Stop it. Stop it. So, on to the next one. We got an ex-wife trying to bring her ex-husband to court to get more spousal support. This isn't even a child support. This is spousal support. And the ex-husband doesn't even show up. So, and we'll see, watch how this goes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Miss Ellison?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm divorced from the person that didn't show up.
I see that.
Yes, and I'm here to ask the court for more spousal support. I've went part-time on my job. I'm no longer working full-time. I've lost money. And the man's done nothing but cause me trouble since we've been divorced. He does all kinds of crazy stuff.
Okay.
And I deserve more money with all this harassment. Plus, I want a restraining order against him.
I deserve. He's done this, so give me more of his money. Okay? Let's continue.
This has to stop. My nerves are on edge. Can't take much more of it. But I think $100 a week extra for spousal support would be fair with all the, the headaches he's given me and everything like that.
You think it'll be fair?
So it's just punishment. He's giving me headaches, so punish him by giving me, I think it's fair, another $100 a week, another $400 a month, just because I don't like the way he's behaving.
Yes, I've left him alone. I don't go around him. It's him doing the harassing.
Okay. How long ago did you all get divorced?
It's been almost 2 years now.
Okay.
He just won't let go.
Almost 2 years, so not even 2 years yet, and that's going to be important come the end of this.
What is he doing to harass you?
Like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, he drives around the house blowing his horn at all hours of the morning. He comes down to my work unannounced, goes right into where I'm working at and wants to argue with me in front of coworkers. I mean, I could be fired for that. I mean, it's
Have
totally
you ever
ridiculous.
tried to call the police on him?
Well, by the time they get there, he's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, they've never caught him actually doing anything.
Okay.
He knows not to get caught, but I need a restraining order. That's the only thing that's really going to, I think, keep him away from me.
Okay.
And he found
well,
out
I
about,
don't do restraining orders in this.
Keep him away from me, but give me more of his money. I don't keep him away from me if he's even coming around her. Like, I want a restraining order, but I want his money, but I'll drag him into court. Okay? She doesn't say why he's going to her work to talk to her. It's probably because she keeps demanding money from him.
This court, you can go to another court and definitely request a restraining order. And I believe that's something you can do at your local police department too.
Okay, well, thank you. I didn't know that.
Yes, ma'am.
And the cops didn't tell her. You're calling the cops, and he's gone supposedly by the time the cops get there, but the cops don't tell you how to get a restraining order. They don't tell you anything. Come on.
That is definitely that. Now I can, if you qualify, obviously, for an increase in spousal maintenance, that is something that I can entertain. So let's talk about that. You said you believe $100, an extra $100 a week is fair.
Yes.
Why do you believe that's fair?
Well, like I said, my wages have went down. I'm only working part-time now. We're doing layoffs and things like that. So
You said your wages.
yeah, my wages are going down, and his are going up because he still gets those 2 raises every year. He's been with that company forever, and he makes good money. I don't make half of what he's making, and it's been really tough. I raised his children. I entertained his friends. I kept the house clean. I did everything that a good wife does. I think I deserve that extra $100 a week, and he can certainly afford it.
So he makes good money. He has a good job. I think I deserve it.
What does he do for a living?
He's a CEO for an oil company.
Okay.
CEO of an oil company is driving around her house at 2-3 in the morning, beeping his horn. Right?
Makes really good money, bonuses and all that stuff. I mean, he's just raking it in.
How much is your spousal maintenance right now?
The spousal maintenance, it's about $325 a week, maybe.
Okay.
He doesn't pay on time either.
So it's like $1,300 a month she's getting just in basically alimony, spousal maintenance.
Not always on time. So he is late on that. I think that should be a penalty right there.
Also, he doesn't pay it on, but he's paying it. He's paid it.
What type of expenses do you have?
Well, I have rent. I'm still making the payments on the house. We, before we got divorced, we had it redecorated, carpet paneling on the outside. I mean, siding on the outside. All kinds of different things were added to it. And I'm making the payments on that still. I still got another 5 years for all those payments to be paid off. And then, you know, I got food. My car's paid off, but, you know, gasoline's expensive, the upkeep of the car, things like that, electric bills, water, everything like that. Not to mention entertainment. I mean, you can't expect me to sit around the house and watch TV all the time.
Oh, I got to be entertained. I got to be. Now, mind you, this was a divorce. So there's obviously a settlement already for the divorce less than 2 years ago.
I mean, I go out from time to time. You know, that takes money.
Now, when you all were divorced 2 years ago, outside of spousal maintenance, were you awarded the home?
Yes, I was awarded the home. And he fought me on that, but I won it.
Okay.
So she won the home. The house is hers. Okay. Now she wants him to pay for it, and she gets to keep it. See, it's not a situation where there's kids being raised or anything, and once the child turns 18 or the children are all adults, okay, that the house gets sold and he would have to continue making payments on it because at the end he's going to be able to sell it. No, she was awarded the house. That means when the house gets sold, she gets all of the money. She gets all of the money. That's why she's making the mortgage payments and getting spousal support on top of that.
So you were awarded the home. You don't have a lot of payments left on it.
No.
So I guess I'm confused as to why you're here, because you haven't said anything that will warrant an increase in your maintenance.
Well, I went down on hours from work. I mean, that's a financial burden.
Well,
And-
okay, so you went down on
yeah, my
hours.
boss did. My boss did. I didn't do it. My boss made me take less hours.
Right, but nothing has really changed with a lot of your expenses. You said you don't have a car note. You have a little bit left on your home to pay off. Sounds like you're mainly paying utilities and then a mortgage.
And the insurance for the car, I mean, the insurance is always expensive. Gasoline prices always going up.
Everybody's
You had
is.
those expenses at the time that you were divorced, correct?
Yes.
When you all were divorced, did he have a 401k in existence?
Here it comes.
And this is Texas, which is a community property state. So I'm assuming you at least got 50% of that.
Yes, I did, but
Yes,
I don't think
no,
that
ma'am.
Half of his 401k as a CEO from an oil company. Half of his less than 2 years ago.
be taken into consideration.
No, ma'am. It was taken into consideration the first time you received spousal maintenance. You can't have me taken into consideration again. That's not fair, and it's definitely not the law.
His 2 raises every year. I don't get raises. My job's a very poor paying job. I'm uneducated. I mean, I'm not, my age, I'm not going to find much now. I have to stay where I'm at. I feel like I'm trapped. in this life.
And Ms. Ellison, I feel like you came here to waste my time because I cannot give you an increase in spousal maintenance just because
a
you're
week?
asking for it. No, ma'am.
50,
25?
25?
The answer is no.
Give me more money.
So is there anything else that you needed from me here today? Because I cannot grant you spousal maintenance just because he's made an increase from his wages.
Well,
If that were the standard, then everyone would come in court asking for an increase.
well, people need increases. I mean,
Well,
women
and
living
you-
on their
I'm-
own, I mean, that's hard.
Let me ask you this question. When you all were divorced and you received half of his 401k,
Here it
how much
comes.
was that?
That was a nice piece,
Okay, what's a nice piece? Give me a number.
about 250,000.
Okay, well, you know what?
200, less than 2 years ago, she got half of his 401k, $250,000. And now she's in here, okay, with 5 years left on her mortgage. Okay, and she needs some entertainment money, trying to get more of his money. Remember, she's uneducated. She can't do anything. And now she's got $250,000 of his retirement that she already got less than 2 years ago. And now she's back in court trying to get more money out of him. Gee, I wonder why, if he's showing up at her job yelling at her, I wonder why he's doing it.
If there is nothing further, your case is dismissed.
That was a nice piece,
Okay, what's a nice piece? Give me a number.
about 250,000.
Okay, well, you know what? If there is nothing further, your case
Bye.
is dismissed, and so are you. Thank you. Hi, guys. It's me, Judge Vonda B. I wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the
Well, we know what we witnessed there. Okay. This is family and divorce court. Again, I keep telling you, there are no feminists in family and divorce court. They don't exist. It's give me, give me, give me. Give me, give me, give me. Okay? Because let me tell you something. I guarantee you, this girl didn't vote for Trump. She didn't vote for Trump. I promise you that. Okay? The other one, this one, this one. Wait a minute. Where is she? Trying to. That one with that hair, maybe. She still got her entitlement going, though. She still got her entitlement going. Where are the feminists? Again, where are the feminists in divorce and family court? Okay? This one, okay, because she wanted the ex-husband needs to be put on child support, even though they got 50-50 custody. They share all the expenses. They got no other problems, except he doesn't want to pay half for Tara Lipinski to come to his 8-year-old's birthday party, which is really for her and not for him. And this one, less than 2 years ago, got $250,000 of her husband's retirement and the house. And she could sell the house and gets all the proceeds of that. And she has the nerve to come in here and ask for another $100 a week. Oh, 50, 25. We're the feminists. They don't exist in divorce and family court. Not ever. So, thank you to Vincent for another contribution and sponsoring. Appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like me to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the PayPal or Zelle, and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Refuge from Narcissism. Take care.